Hey Sass Squad, welcome to the new video. I like to call this team the GLIS-CORE. It is a little spicy the way I'm running it right here. I was doing some testing with this on my stream today, and by the end of my stream, I think I decided that maybe Victory Bell isn't the best third pick on this team, but something that can fill a very similar role like Gallade or like maybe even Exeggutor. We're gonna try out more of this Gliscor concept of Gliscor with Crustle tomorrow on my stream. And guys, definitely consider following me on Twitch. I stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We have a lot of fun there. Let's just jump into these matches. Okay, so this was a really this set I'm showing you, definitely we were able to get some very favorable leads, and my opponent switches in the Gallade, which kind of confused me while we were playing the match. And I guess I'm thinking I'll shield the Leaf Blade, even though I know I can take one. And at this point, I think I do shield again, because I think realistically these Leaf Blades are going to hurt more than anything Ampharos is going to throw at me. So I decide, okay, I'm just going to obviously stay in and I'm going to start throwing some energy. And they're not shielding. I don't blame them. I could have actually slipped in an EQ, but I decided to switch in to Victory Bell because there isn't really anything Ampharos can throw at me that's going to hurt too much. And they do switch in their Venusaur, throwing a Sludge Bomb, and I do happen to live, and I'm going to return a Sludge Bomb back at this. This is a Best Buddy Hundo Victory Bell, by the way. Yeah, it was a really fun time trying to run this, but we definitely struggled against some matchups, which is why I'm saying I think I'm a believer of the Gliscor and Crustle core. I mean, it's a little spicy, but I think with a right pairing of a third Pokemon, you could probably do pretty good. Anyways, so there, I bring my Crustle in, and I switched back into Gliscor here, and I was a little scared that they were on the Frenzy, so I ended up throwing my energy because I figured having Crustle still in the back line, and the fact that Ampharos wants to dump energy, so it has to like use a Focus Blast to knock me out, and they end up going for a double Thunder Punch. And I was a little nervous, but fortunately for us, we only needed 2 smackdowns from Crustle. Really insane battle, even though we had the lead. Really, this whole day was just full of spice. This league, I love this league. This is why I'm really down to experiment. I don't really care too much about my elo and such. I know a lot of people are stressing out about it, but you'll see at the end of this, like 5-0, I'm like at 2,500, but I promise you, we dropped that today on our stream, trying to explore the spice. But as you can see here, our opponent is kind of weak to Gliscor, and instead of baiting, I'm like just gonna go straight for the aggressive move, and they ended up just taking it. So since I got rid of Alone Muck, I didn't want to just switch lock myself, so I decided to let Gliscor go, and I'm gonna bring in Crustle on Togekiss because I know we can just farm it down, and we're gonna shield the Aerial Ace, but it is a Flamethrower. I mean, regardless, we want to shield that. They have Machamp, and we can actually switch in Victory Bell here. Victory Bell does pretty good against the fighters aside. I mean, even Gallade, they both, technically, if they come in at the same time, will kill each other in most scenarios at the exact same moment. So yeah, we can take down the Machamp, and yeah, we just throw our energy here at Togekiss. It doesn't really matter. We can just bring Crustle back in, and Crustle's going to be able to just farm it. And that is another game. Yeah, I really was trying my best to make this Victory Bell work. It's kind of difficult. Okay, so we have they switched to Charizard. I'm just going to switch directly to Crustle. I already know they have enough energy for Blast Burn, but I know I can take it. And there's no need for me to shield because I'm going to be able to farm it down. And in this scenario, it's actually a little bit better because we won't let our opponent farm too much on us. And we're gonna launch Rock Slide. It does more damage here. Fortunately, they don't shield. And There's a lot of different things I can do here. I actually decided to bring in Victory Bell because I wasn't too scared of anything that it was going to throw at me. But we faced the one Ampharos that has Dragon Pulse, but you'll kind of see here, it ended up really paying off because their backline is Scizor. And obviously we want to line Gliscor up with the Scizor. I think that was the main reason why Victory Bell was just such a great switch in there, because there's a lot of matches I've realized that Victory Bell wasn't even helping much on our team, and we either use it as like a sack swap or something. That's what I'm saying. Even though we go 5-0 on this set, I think the Gliscor Crustle combo is pretty interesting. But even, for example, like if we got an Abomasnow lead, that was hard to deal with this team. But anyways, as you can see, we're going to be able to just pull this off, and we're going to just launch our Night Slash here. And it's game. GG's. Really interesting battles. I mean, I really love this league for the diversity, but I'm not necessarily. I'm on a path right now in season 4 on trying to really explore some very niche gameplay. I definitely a lot of the. I mean, okay. Let me explain this. I was not expecting the return there, even though we realized it was purified. So I'm like, yo, you want to return me? I'm just going to go straight EQ on you. And of course, they were trying to play the prediction game. And obviously, my best play would be to bait. But yeah, we're in a really great scenario, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Like, a lot of times when I was playing this team even, I feel that it's sometimes good to do the risky play if people are not, you know, especially at the beginning of a match like that. Really great. Okay, so anyways, this is what I'm talking about. So they bring in the Gallade, and I'm gonna switch directly to my Victory Bell just to do as much damage to it as possible. And I think if I would have shielded this, I could have actually Razor Leafed it, but I figured it doesn't matter. I mean, it's still really scary, but Venusaur was so low on health, and I knew it was just going to be a race here. I wasn't sure if they had it, but I knew I had, you know, enough Smackdown. Man, I don't even, this narration right now. It's kind of funny. They died with 2 shields, is what I'm trying to get at. They should have probably shielded in that match. So we get another There were so many Ampharos leads. Again, I would say we went like, I think it was not the average of this team. I mean, I know this 5-0 is going to make it look good, but I'm more interested in demonstrating Gliscor and Crustle together here. And I really think pairing it with something different on the third that does, like Gallade would make a nice partner here, but I feel like you need something a little bulkier than a Gallade. I'm going to test it out tomorrow on my stream, guys. I mean, let's just focus on this. My whole opponent's team here. Watch how much this team did not like Gliscor. That was insane. We were running Gliscor in the Great League this season too. It's pretty, you know, this team in general is pretty spicy, but I'm really loving the idea of Gliscor in Ultra League, and I know other people do run it. It's really interesting. It's such a good Pokemon. I'm running Wing Attack on mine if it's not obvious, just because it's better to have that flying coverage for the fighters and other grass types. But I kind of liked Victory Bell on this team, but I feel like it's too spicy with Victory Bell. There's just too many scenarios where Victory Bell probably costs us the match. Like, imagine a Gengar in the back line. That feels bad, man. But if we had something like a Confusion user, it would be a different ball game. Or even running something like Snorlax on this team as a safe swap, or a Lapras. I think there's a lot of different ways you can approach having a core with Gliscor and Crustle. I just really like Crustle with Smackdown. Sorry, I just went off on a tangent there, but I'm pretty sure that was the final battle of this set. So this was actually our first set of the day, and honestly, a lot of the battles we even lost on stream, they weren't even hard losses. They were actually, there was win conditions for a bunch of them. So, I mean, a part of me does want to try this team out the way it is again, but I also think it might be worth removing Victory Bell entirely and trying something a little bit more similar, but not a Victory Bell. Anyways, guys, come check out my stream tomorrow because I will be testing out this core again. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you like this content. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. You guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, every 10 minutes. And I'll see you guys on my stream or in the next video. Peace out.